everybody, John Trigger 12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you another Dragon Ball Z topic video. Yes, just yesterday we just got our first actual info and visual of what the movie is actually going to be like. As you all know, Toei Animation and Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, is essentially making a new animated feature to follow up the success of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, and it will be coming out next year. And we first got our date, and it's going to be April 18th, yes, of 2015. And I personally cannot wait. I mean, as much as I don't want to put way too much anticipation out there for this film, because even Toriyama said himself that he doesn't want to, like, amp up the fans too much because he doesn't want to, like, fail them or what have you. And as much as I really don't want to go into this movie feeling that it could possibly be the greatest movie of all time, and be let down that it's not, I just can't help but be so, happy about everything. But we finally realized what the worst wish ever could be. Yes, when we first got that first little animated teaser, we knew that the major plot point in this movie is that a character or a being would be wished back, and that would be the worst wish in history. And of course, we finally realized what that is, and of course, it's the revival or resurrection of hands down one of the greatest DBZ villains in history, and that is Frieza himself. Yes, the Lord of the Universe has returned, and I personally cannot wait. First off, let's address the obvious, which is the title itself. The Japanese title is announced, and everything is confirmed. Apparently, it was issued in V-Jump magazine, so of course this is all official type of stuff. So, and I personally am really glad about that because all of this looks really badass. But nevertheless, the official Japanese title is Dragon Ball Z Fukkatsu no F, and that essentially translates in American as Resurrection of F. And F being the obvious initial that stands for Frieza. Now, first off, let's get right down to it, to the obvious, which is the purpose of Frieza coming back. Now, the overall plot of the story as it stands now is that, and this is just a quick little synopsis, it's not like this is the official plot point, but in Earth where peace has arrived, however, remnants of Frieza's army, Sorbet and Togoma, arrive on the planet. Their goal is to revive Frieza with the help of the Dragon Balls. Their dastardly wish is granted. The F that plans its revenge against the Saiyans is revived. Now, first off, I personally love the choice of Frieza coming back. I mean, I know a lot of people had so many, I mean, like, ever since it was first announced that the main plot point of the movie was worst wish ever. That was like the tagline, and everybody went like balls to the wall trying to come up with like a synopsis for that. Like, could be revived back? Like, what's the worst wish ever in the history of Dragon Ball? Like, who could that be? I mean, like, there was so many people who were like, oh, like Cell is coming back, or maybe Majin Buu, or maybe we get like an evil Goku. Like, I think I've seen more people make videos on an evil Goku than any other thing else. And I'm not trying to bash any of those people who did say evil Goku, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, folks. As much as I like the idea, and kind of like the idea of an evil Goku, that's a little too fan story-esque. I mean, like, that's for, like, the fan mangas, not really for official content canon type of stuff. So, I don't know, maybe in the future, maybe it'll happen in this actual movie, I have no idea, but based off the title and the poster we got, I'm guessing there's no evil Goku in this story. But nevertheless, Frieza being the choice for the overall antagonist for this movie, love it. And he's my favorite villain. You already know that. I made a top 5 on that. So if you want to know why, go over and check out that video. But nevertheless, let's first off give a good look at the newest characters that we're going to be getting, which of course is Sorbet and Togoma. They look pretty interesting. They obviously don't look that physically menacing, but as we all know with Akira Toriyama characters, you don't really have to be like super buff and intimidating to be, obviously a threat. I mean, like, we kind of got that in the previous movie with Beerus and Whis, so yeah, there's that. But nevertheless, seeing as how they are wishing back Frieza, I doubt they are doing that because they obviously think they. I mean, like, why would they do that if they couldn't have taken on the Z Warriors, specifically Goku and Vegeta, on their own? So I'm guessing there's a plan in the works, and also let's get to the obvious of the poster: Frieza. Frieza looks like a beast. He's obviously in his final form, and he has like this godlike aura around him. I've heard various rumors of like and speculation as to why he looks this way. First off, my guess is I have two speculations, and you can go whichever way you want to go. I mean, like, we still have yet to get the premise, so bear with me. But anyways, based off the reasoning why he's being resurrected and the reasoning behind he looks so powerful and could hold himself up against our new Super Saiyan God Goku and possible Super Saiyan God Vegeta, is probably because he's been training in Otherworld. I mean, like, for those of you who don't know, he's been in Otherworld this entire time, obviously. Well, in Hell, rather. And as we all know, training in Otherworld versus on Earth is completely different. I mean, like, Goku's training on Otherworld probably helped him more than any other type of training he ever got on Earth. I mean, like, that's one of the main reasons why he became a Super Saiyan 3 so quickly, is because of his training in Otherworld. So maybe Frieza, because he's so powerful in this movie, and could have this possible God Ki, is maybe because he's been training in Otherworld. I mean, like, he has been in Otherworld since the Frieza saga to the end of DBZ. I mean, like, he's been there for a very long time. Now, granted, based off the filler that we have seen him in throughout the anime, he obviously proved himself not to be stronger than his original incarnation in the Frieza saga. But then again, that's just filler, so you can go either way with that. So that's my speculation, that the reason why he's so powerful and could be an obvious threat in this new movie is possibly because he's been training and he's far more powerful than he ever was. Or this is my second speculation, is that the newest characters, Sorbet and Togoma, knowing that there's characters out there like Goku or Vegeta who are so superior against Frieza, and also Beerus and Whis are out there and awake, possibly, based off the poster, maybe having Frieza just come back isn't enough, because as we all know, the dragon gives off more than just one wish. I mean, like, I think, I could be wrong, but if memory serves correct, I think the Earth Dragon Balls grant, like, what, 2 or 3 wishes now? I'm pretty sure it's 2 or 3. So my speculation is this: the characters go on Earth. They want Frieza back because you gotta have a premise. They get Frieza back. That's their first wish. They realize Beerus and Whis are out there, Goku and Vegeta. You know what? Frieza can't beat him alone. So the second wish is that Shenron give Frieza godlike ki, and then there you go. That's where the story goes from there. Now Frieza's back. He's evil. He wants his revenge against Goku and the Saiyans, and now he's a god. So that's my guess. That's just speculation, but overall, I'm just glad the fact that we got Frieza back. The movie is going to be coming out on April 18th, and it also will be not only in the standard 2D, but it will also be in 3D. So this is going to be the first Dragon Ball Z movie ever to be in 3D, and I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of 3D, but Dragon Ball Z in 3D, I gotta see that, and I need that in my life. So, granted, I don't like 3D, but I'm gonna deal with it for the sake of Dragon Ball Z. And also, you know what? I want to see a shit ton of Photoshop Goku with 3D glasses out there. I want to see a whole bunch of them. I mean, like, the second I'm done with this, I go and start making, like, a whole bunch of Goku with 3D glasses. Like the whole cast, 3D glasses. Like, how? I don't know. I just want that to be a t-shirt. But anyways, nevertheless, I'm pretty happy about the premise. The title seems awesome. The date is great. The characters look very, very interesting. Beerus and Whis are coming back based off the title. Goku looks a hell of a lot different. He's obviously wearing a new and improved gi. Vegeta as well is wearing new Saiyan armor, so that's pretty interesting. We also got Piccolo on the title poster. Krillin is back, obviously sporting his original look, which is cool. Yamcha's back. I'm guessing that's Yamcha. And obviously looks a hell of a lot different than Battle of Gods. This poster just looks badass. I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, granted, we might get some obvious changes here and there because, you know, that happened with Battle of Gods. If you remember, the first several images we got from there obviously were reworked and changed for the final product, but nevertheless, how it stands in and of itself now, I'm pretty happy with it. The characters look cool. I don't know. There's not really anything else I can say. I mean, this is just going to be a really big, awesome movie. We already know that Toriyama's putting out more comedy and more action into this movie, so I can't wait. Frieza's coming back, my favorite villain. The resurrection of Frieza, people. The revival of the greatest villain in the Dragon Ball mythos is coming back, and I can't wait to see what he does to the Saiyans. But nevertheless, and also, what do you think about Vegeta? I mean, he looks different in the poster too, so does that mean he could become a Super Saiyan God? I mean, Goku did promise him that he would come back as a Super Saiyan God. So, I don't know. It really depends until we get some more official content to this new movie. But we got an official title, The Resurrection of F. F standing for Frieza. All I can say is that when we get this final cut, all I can ever want is that A, I want this movie to be badass as hell, and B, I want the original Funimation actress to play Frieza. Sorry, but the Kai voice is just not going to cut it for me. I need the original. This is DBZ in its fullest, and we need that. I'm just saying, like, just Chris Sabat, don't fuck me with this. Don't fuck me. But that's pretty much it. What do you think? Comment below. In the comment section below, let me know what you personally think about the poster, the new characters, the arrival and revival of Frieza. What do you think about the premise? What do you think about the redesigns of various characters like Goku, Vegeta, and even Krillin? I mean, this looks pretty badass. I mean, I can't wait for this movie. It's going to be far more epic, hopefully, and it's going to be in 3D, so that's going to be very interesting to say the least. And it's coming out in April 18th, so until any more Dragon Ball Z content or official topics come out, that's going to be it. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And this has been John 12.